What are your initial thoughts on the front cover of the magazine?
I like it. I like the colour scheme and I like the band on the front cover, so it makes me more interested in it.
I like how the main cell line's obvious and it's slightly distorted, which makes it stand out from the rest of the magazine.
Oh, and it's not too busy, I like that. I like it's quite like, simple.
What do you think of the photography on the front?
I like it, like the main photograph. I think it's quite good and it's not like too professional, it's just very plain and it has the whole band in, which is a good thing. It's not like only one person, they're all in it and you can see them all.
Do you think the positioning of them is important? Like how they're positioned in the photo?
Yeah, because I think sometimes like there can be like bands can be photographed with like their lead singer or their most famous member at the front and make it more about them than the actual band.
Do you like the layout of it?
I like the layout of it.
I think it's
Why
quite
do you like the layout of it?
It's simple and basic and neutral.
and it's got like the same colours all the way through. All the way through.
Okay. We'll do the contents page. What do you like the contents page? What do you think of it?
Well, I don't really like the contents page of this magazine because like it's got more image than contents, and the contents are not that specific. It's only got the main features on it, and it doesn't say everything that's in the magazine.
But it does have a second page.
Well, yeah, but when you at first glance you think that's just going to be it, don't you?
I like the writing on it.
I think it's got a good layout. I like the fact it's quite simple.
What do you think about the use of the quote from like the lead singer of the band?
I think that's quite good. I like.
It's good as well because it kind of like teases you because you want to like you read that quote and then you think, oh, that's good, and then you just want to read the rest of it.
What do you think about having the RockSound logo in the bottom? Does it look right there, or do you think it should just not have it at all?
I think it looks okay there.
I think it looks good there.
Because it's with the page number which says RockSound.tv.
And what do you think about the colours?
The colours are like similar to that's on the front, like black and white, and then the tie-in with the band, like 'cause nearly every one of them see they got black or white on, and then the lead singer's got a red shirt on which matches the numbers.
Okay. What do you think of this double page spread?
I like how the title is like massive so you can see what it is, and I like the display font they've used, the distortion effect on it as well.
Yeah, did you think like the colouring's good?
Yeah, because sorry to take over, but I think it's the same as it's like house colours and it's like all the way through. I like the layout of it, but I don't like the fact that the text's small. I think the text should be bigger.
Do you think like the image is too big, or is there enough text?
I think there's enough text.
I think there is enough text and like content, but I just don't think the text is big enough.
Well, I like the fact that the article's like on the right hand side.
That's the right hand side.
Right hand side, and the image is across the double page spread.
Because it like brings it all together
Yeah.
and ties it.
What do you think about the image again? About like the positioning of them? Do you think it's right that like the lead singer's at the front, or do you think that someone else should be?
I think it's fine for the lead singer to be at the front because they are all in it, and he's at the front because he's like the main body of the band, which is like hypocritical of what I've already said, but they're all in a line and he's got like a slightly turned posture which is different to the others, which makes him stand out, but he's not further forward in the photograph if it isn't just mainly of him because they're all in it. So.
It kind of represents the view of the band as well, because obviously because he's the singer he's going to be in the limelight the most, so they've put him forward to show that, whereas the rest of the band, because they don't really tend to get noticed as much as singers, are positioned a bit further back.
Yeah. Is there anything you really dislike about it?
Is there anything you really dislike about it?
I think it's the only thing I don't really like about it is this like line here where it's about who the like journalist was and who the photographer was.
Do you think that should be somewhere else? Or?
Yeah, I just don't think it's good to be there like in the headline and the main kind of.
And I think the bit where it says the band's names and the position of them, I think it should be a little bit bigger because it's kind of hard to read. And if I was to put it somewhere, I'd probably put it bottom right because I don't think it just looks right there.
Yeah.
I don't like the colours because they're too dark. I think personally, it might just go a bit. I just don't. I think they're too dark for the eye.
Is there anything else you'd like to say about it?